Alright everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video, and today we do have ourselves a pretty requested weapon over here on the channel. Finally getting around to doing a showcase on it. This is our first ever showcase on this puppy, and that is going to be none other than the Sleeping Giant. We're going to be running a URAD one, single pellet, not ×2. We're going to be running with a corrosive oligati, then we're going to be using our fire minesweeper with 5 out of 5 and a fire in the Skagden, splash damage radius, splash damage, and grenade damage. Really good minesweeper comp for sure, along with our pearl with mag size and fire rate, and then our CMTs with grenade thrown anointment. So first things first, we got to give a shout out to the homie Warpath for enabling to help us get this puppy. Let's see, he should be right over there. He is right here. Bada boom. Shout out to you, bud. I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and look at our setup real quick, you guys. Or actually, you know, we should probably actually, you know, talk about the Sleeping Giant, what it does and everything. So basically, reloading this puppy. For instance, no, that's not you, Plague Bear, not you, Sandtalk. Okay, all right. Oh man, we're all out of discombat. Oh, I unequipped it. I'm dumb. Anyways, basically, what this thing does is that reloading it has a chance to increase the bonuses for the next mag. For instance, you can get increased damage that can be applied twice. You can get increased reload speed for the next mag, and get greatly increased fire rate, and you can get reduced recoil and improved accuracy, which is pretty nice. Multiple modifiers can be active at once, which is also pretty cool to note. Only unfortunate thing about this puppy is that the modifiers activate about 1 second after reloading, and then obviously all the modifiers are removed whenever you switch weapons, which is obviously, you know, a little bit on the downside. There's also no real way to tell when you have the abilities activated, as there's no visual or audio cues that let you know what you roll. So that's another little downside of this puppy. But with that being said, though, guys, let's look at our setup here. We do have the Shield Retribution tree. We all the way down into Desperate Measures if we want to get that extra gun damage. Then we just get all the way down to Specialist Spare, max out our Scorching RPMs, and then obviously our Demolition Worm tree. We got to get that Short Fuse. We get that Pull the Holy Pin. We get Torch Cross Promotion, Means Destruction. Obviously, we get maxed out Fire in the Skagden. Along with that, you know, we're gonna run the double hammer downs because that's the way of life. Anyways, though, guys, this gun recently did get a pretty solid buff. And yeah, this gun has been requested heavily. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so we are over here at the Slaughter Shaft. And yeah, dude, this gun, oh, okay, well, yeah, obviously, you know, running with this type of setup, you know, maybe, you know, Half-Life is not, oh god, yeah. Hopping into the Slaughter Shaft with a Half-Life setup is generally not the smartest of choices. Just because those Vlad-off rocket launchers can literally one-shot you, which is not fun for anybody. We're still gonna do a good amount of damage. But yeah, obviously that's not the bestest of setups here, dude. Come on, man. Don't make me. You know what? Fine. We'll put on a Bloodletter just for while we're in the Slaughter Shaft, dude. Just for while we're in the Slaughter Shaft. We'll do that. Okay, fine. It's alright, dude. We'll do that just for while we're in the Slaughter Shaft. Just so we don't get freaking one-shotted. Because that's no fun. Anyways, dude. So, a lot of footage was shown today for the new skill trees. Please don't give me that not enough space garbage. And honestly, dude, I feel like Zane's was like actually insane, dude. Like that, his entire tree is really focused around just gun damage, so much damage, because he already gets lifesteal in his blue tree. So I mean, they went for just all out damage. Like his actor skill is pretty insane as well. It's not like dude, I'm telling you, I think that the Amara one is by far the coolest. Like that cryo ball does just millions of damage by itself, which is so awesome. And I'm telling y'all, that one's gonna be the most fun. Also, I mean, we haven't even seen these with the new comms, obviously, because the new comms are gonna be an arms race. Well, that was a reload perk there. So none of us have actually seen what these these new skill trees can do with their like new design comms, because we know these new comms are going to be designed for these like these new trees and stuff like that. And like, dude, I'm telling you that the Cryo Amara one just looks so cool. You can control it, you can move it. It's pretty insane, dude, and it does so much gosh darn damage. Also, dude, Flak. I think Flax will be just a very unique change of pace for all Flag players, as he already has a really good damage formula, and wow, this thing has like no recoil, which is pretty freaking nice. But this tree is so focused on just survivability. We already have so many ways so you can get like plenty of damage, which is pretty nice, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Obviously, guys, I mean that DLC with the skill trees and arms race do drop on the 10th of November, same day as Beyond Light for all of my Destiny 2 people out there. I will be covering some of it. I'm going to be stretched thin, as most of y'all know. I've been talking about this recently in a lot of videos, just saying how I'm gonna be stretched so thin for on the 10th, because like I'm gonna spend a good amount of the day definitely on Beyond Light for sure. And then obviously, you know, Borderlands is dropping some big stuff. I mean, new skill trees for the first time in this game's life cycle. That's huge. That's big. And new comms. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead finish up these enemies right here, and then we'll go ahead and head on over to the Guardian takedown first little area. And yeah, let's go ahead and head right on over. Alright, you guys, so we are over here now in the Guardian takedown. We switched back over to the Minesweeper off of the Bloodletter. So we're gonna get back to it, right back to slaying some of these good old Guardian takedown enemies. Tanky sons of guns, dude. So how many of you guys have recently used the Sleeping Giant? This is honestly like the first time I've used this gun, and it's been a long time since I touched this gun, dude. It's been a long time. I think it's been since the Mayhem 3. Oh, crap. Get out of the way, dude. I think it's been since the Mayhem 3 days. Honestly, since the last time I touched this gun, because I remember it was really very bad, and I was not even gonna bother with that. Come on, dog. Damn. My own Minesweeper downing me again. You love to see it. No, you don't. I hate seeing it. But yeah, dude, I feel like I mean, dude, they do buffs pretty consistently. I mean, dude, they were going on a huge buffing spree for like a few months, like weekly hotfixes and stuff. And obviously they had to cut back on that so they could like focus their time on like the new mode, and obviously, you know, the new skill trees, and then the DLC. I mean, we're gonna get a new season pass. Do keep in mind, guys, that those skill trees are going to be locked behind the DLC, and you will have to pay for that, whether you get the second season pass, which obviously your boy's going to get, or you're going to buy the DLC individually. You do have to buy the DLC, unfortunately, in order to access those new skill trees. It is what it is, man. Obviously, I feel like that's definitely going to be worth the $15 for your buck there, for sure. All those new skill trees are going to be pretty sick, dude. And they're not going to be locked behind like a mission or anything, which will be pretty nice. You can literally just like load them up and play as soon as you get the DLC, as far as I know, that is. Anyways though, guys, let's go ahead, kill a few more enemies and not have myself go down by my own self, and then we can go ahead and head over to our good old Maliwan takedown, because, you know, that is a pretty popular spot for us these days. Anyways though, guys, let's go ahead, head right on over. Alright, you guys, so we're over here in our good old Maliwan takedown area. Gonna go lay down the waste to these noobs with our sleeping giant. The beast is waking within this puppy. It's doing pretty well, man. I mean, Mose, dude, let's face it, Mose is such a good character. She can make a lot of guns look good just by herself. It's pretty awesome. Which is, you know, obviously pretty good, man. Honestly, I feel like that Cubbear tree is going to be pretty insane. I mean, we did a breakdown earlier on it, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all did, like, you know, if y'all catch that video, hope y'all did enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep plowing through those takedown Lucos. Drop me some goodies, or no legendaries. That works too. Okay, word. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to sit you guys down. Let's pull out our Iron Bear, you know what I'm saying? We have actually not hopped into Iron Bear in this clip yet. Excuse me, are you trying to play Ring Around the Rosie? Because I'm not a fan. Alright, Kraken's opening up. Thank gosh, about time. He's finna come catch the smoke. I think the Sleeping Giant is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, fellas, we are over here at the bridge part of the Maliwan takedown now. Just gonna go ahead, put in some good old work with our Sleeping Giant that we got. You know, I've noticed that we're getting awfully close to pushing the 300th showcase video in our playlist on the channel. That's a pretty nice little milestone that we got. Hopefully that the new arms race will add some pretty dank new weapons. Honestly, I would think they would. Still really interested as to what they got planned for, because they really have not given hardly any like information about it, any leaks or anything. All they said is that it's similar to like Battle Royale, but it's not. Like if you like Call of Duty and shit like that, you'll like this. Apparently. But dude, we'll see, man. I'm very interested, very intrigued. Yo, dude, this Sleeping Giant is like low-key destroying, by the way. Like we're melting with this thing with our Half-Life sweeper setup. I mean, we do have a URAD with corrosive, which I mean definitely helps with shredding these enemies, dude. Especially having that corrosive is really nice to just completely shred through the armor. And then we have like our 10 out of 5 fire in the Skag and Minesweeper, which is pretty nice. Although Shock does present a little bit of a problem. Please stop jumping. Like the obnoxious, just insane jumps those badass war dogs do are like insane. Like, come on now. Like, you're not that cracked out. You don't need to go that freaking overboard, homie. It ain't that big of a deal. You know what I mean, bro? Oh, but yeah, dude. Honestly, I'm still pretty impressed by this thing. Honestly, dude, it's just really nice to see that a lot of these guns are like just really starting to get a lot of big buffs. And this thing, like, dude, no one used a Sleeping Giant until this buff. Like, let's be real. If you did, shout outs to you, because I think you're one of very few that's done that, because I don't know anybody that used a Sleeping Giant before this thing got a buff. But it's always nice to see a bunch of things just get buffed and stuff like that. Just adds more diversity to a game like Borderlands. But diversity is only a good thing. It's only ever going to be a good thing in a game like this, where there's literally over 1 billion guns. Anyways, though, guys, let's go ahead and cut over to Wotan. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, we are here at the Wotan Schmotan Smackdown, and we're gonna deliver this man some Sleeping Giant pain to his freaking his midsection area. Bad news bears, sorry man. Our Sleeping Giant demands respect as I go down. Man, I'm gonna play on a Mayhem 11, but I'm definitely gonna miss my speed. I'm definitely gonna miss some speed demon, man. Unfortunately. That's like the only reason I still like to play on Mayhem 10, or like I'll still want to play on Mayhem 10. Maybe the drop rate, the drop rates will like still be good. Like if you're farming like dedicated drops, it'll actually be easier to farm on Mayhem 11, because you won't put. Like, damn, come on, dude. Jeez, because you won't pollute your drops with like with a bunch of world drops and stuff, or as many at least. And yeah, that's obviously a good thing. But I just won't be able to move as fast, man, because. You know, and I love to move. I love to move fast, man. I love the speed demon, man. Love speed demon. But it will be nice to play with things like without freeze tag, without like having to like roll a perfect modifier. Like, dude, we could play without. This is a double damage roll right here. That mag was 100% double damage, or maybe it was even more than double damage. That was a lot of damage though. That's another good mag with a lot of damage for sure. Oh, and that one had extra damage and it had a fast reload. That's nice. And now we're gonna completely wreck this dude. Excuse me, Wotan. Let's just go ahead and reload our mags. See if we get anything better. Oh yeah, that's an extra damage mag for sure. Jesus, dude, we completely just destroyed his face. Oh my gosh, we completely wrecked his entire existence right there. I'm so sorry, Wotan. Because, you know, you just get clicked a lot these days, man. Holy crud. Alright, guys, hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, then make sure to drop your load on that like button and subscribe if you're new. Guys, we recently did hit the 5K mark that we were trying to push by the end of the year. So now we're on the road to 6,000 subs. So, hell yeah, if you like daily Borderlands 3, make sure to subscribe because that's what we do over here. We post Borderlands 3 every single day. That is what we do, my G. Anyways, let's take one quick last look at the setup here. Obviously, we got the 5150 setup with corrosive, and then we obviously have our fire and skag in. We have our ASC old god with corrosive, which is very good. It goes coincide with our sleeping giant. Then we have our beautiful minesweeper with splash damage radius, and then grenade damage. Good old pro with fire rate mag size, beautiful CMT with grenade thrown anointment, and then we have the demolition woman tree. Obviously, I get that short fuse, that fire and skagged in, that stainless steel bear, that Taurus cross promotion. You know it. Oh, always brought 2 in the vampire is all you need. Bombus max tree, just want to get that specialist bear and max out your scorching RPMs, and then definitely get your desperate measures and your drowning in brass in the Soda Retribution tree. Anyways, though, guys, that is gonna just about wrap up the video. Hope y'all did enjoy it. My name's Kree, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.